So, welcome to the Yeovil Town Sheffield Wednesday review. With us winning against Middlesbrough with the new Hugh penalty, this is a great chance for us to push on and get more points in the table and just move further away and try and go for mid-table finish. We did well in the last game and got the penalty, and I think we'll have to pick it up a little bit. The interesting news for this game is that Kirtland isn't on the bench or playing. He's not in the team at all, so we'll see if he picked up a niggle. It could be that he's resting because we do have a lot of games in March coming up, so it'll be good rotation for Martinez. I don't think he'll play every game, Kirtland. The team news is Martinez, Palmer, Louvens, Onyewu, McHomer, Coke, Halan, Maguire, Gardner, Hutchinson and Beth. The subs are Davis, Buxton, JJ, Lavery, Afobe, Lira and Newhugh. Now, Lavery is his agents and co are in talks with getting him a new contract. That would be brilliant because I think he's done well and he's one for the future. He really has shined this season. Davis is the substitute keeper, young keeper. I think he does sometimes in our under 21s. And in the under 21s, Prutton and Medine played yesterday. They both had a 45 minutes, so hopefully we'll see one or both of them back very soon. So we find out that the reason why Kirtland isn't playing it is because he had a calf strain, so we'll find out more about that after the match. Halan started off well and played the ball to Beth. Mahoman managed to win a couple of free kicks in the first half, but the delivery was bad by Maguire. Maguire's free kick deliveries and corners have been very poor. Magoma had a good shot and it was a good strike, but it was saved by the keeper. But then Yeovil started to get into the game. They were doing well. Hayter was getting a lot of the ball and Miller was causing some problem. But we really started to need to keep the foot on the ball a bit better and play it around a bit. But we had a couple of chances but didn't really come to anything. Maguire finally puts in a better ball and Palmer manages as the Yeovil are on the counter, Palmer managed to bring his player down and picks up a yellow. Beth with a good touch, and it was a shame because there've been balls into the box at times where he's been the only one there. There's been only one person there, so I think we need to change it at half time. Probably change it, like bring Lavery on and change the style and formation because it's just not working. Palmer got out of a tight situation with throwing, but it didn't really help. But we managed to get the ball into the box, but nothing came to anything. Beth with another chance and really didn't get much on it, and then Gardner picked up a yellow. Coke had a great ball to the right hand side, but it was just kept in by Martin. But because he kept it in, all the work keeping it in, Yeovil went and took the ball and went down the other end on the counter. They were lining up for shots at one point, shot after shot. Great defending, then there was an amazing save by Martinez. We were defending very well, and Yeovil are a very determined side and they do play very well. And at that point, as I was typing that, they go and make it 1-0. Miller scores. One of the players that you don't really want to score. He's on good form, but he's not seen as a very good player by some clubs and some Wednesday fans as well. But they got the ball in the right area and they took the chances, and it seems like we're going to have to come back from this, and we have a great opportunity today to go further up the league, and we're on 39 points. If we win, we'll be on 42 points, and if we get a goal, another 2 goals, we're on +1 goal difference, so we won't be in the negative number. But Yeovil at the moment had taken themselves out the bottom 3 on 29 points, with Millwall on 29, Charlton on 27 and Barnsley on 27. So at the moment Yeovil are getting themselves out of that relegation crap. So Yeovil come out of the traps a lot better than we did. They start come out attacking and tightly marking us. But then on the break again, Miller gets his chance and makes it 2-0 with a stunning left-footed shot. It just wasn't our day. We just didn't play well. We seemed very lethargic. And I'm not going to say excuses about the journey or like that, because it's not the point. The thing is that we just didn't play well enough. We were very poor, very poor. It just seemed uninterested. Palmer and JJ got into a little bit of a slagging match with each other. It wasn't anything majorly, but I think it was just frustration all around. New Hugh came on for Maguire and Gardner came on for JJ. A Foe came on for Coke. We had chances going forward, but they just weren't anything clinical enough. It was just a very, very poor second half, and Yeovil were doing very well on the counter-attack, and they are a very good team at that. I think what made it worse as well, we went down to 10 men near the end, but Hutchinson with a really bad tackle. It was high, and it was just second yellow, and he had to go really, and so he's out of the game for Wigan. But you've got to say fair play to the fans that had travelled over about 5 hours and maybe more to get down to Yeovil to watch the game, and that's a big support for such a long journey as well. It could have been worse. We could have been Leeds, who lost by 1 to Bolton, but Bolton are now on 39 points. We are on 39 points as well. Bournemouth 42, Huddersfield 43, Middlesbrough 43, and the bottom field, Charlton on 27, Barnsley on 29, Yeovil on 29, and Millwall, Donny and Blackpool 31, 33, 35. But probably we need to start winning games again and scoring again. Our fixture list for our next couple of games are Wigan away on Wednesday night, then it's Birmingham at home, QPR on the Tuesday night on the 18th at home, Donny away, then it's Brighton at home that following Tuesday, then it's Watford, and in April Leicester away, Forest away, Blackburn home, Bournemouth away, Charlton home, Bolton home, and Ipswich away, last game of the season. So we have a couple of tricky fixtures coming up, and we need to start getting the momentum back to keep going, because it seems like Barnsley and Yeovil are starting to fighting, as well as Millwall. I don't think it could be a high point tally again to go down. It only takes a couple of losses and other team to go on runs, and we could be back down there, so we have to be careful. Today just wasn't our day, I'm afraid. It's just a bad day at the office, and the sooner we can get over this one and get back to it, the better. But then we are playing at home a couple of games, and we seem to have some sort of voodoo about playing there, so we'll have to see what happens. Anyway guys, it's a shame that we didn't win, but these things happen.